Wow, I almost had a heart attack just now. I didn't realize that I accidentally cleared out my recorder. Thankfully, it saved the clip that I was making, because, boy, I would be upset about that. There's a lot of good content, my dude. But yes, the last thing on my list for today, so I guess there's going to be 2 podcasts. I don't know how much I want to say about this, but I guess I'll say as much as I need to. But, my parents and we were reviewing some of my old, YouTube clips from many, many years ago, and I had this whole episode on my YouTube channel about, the no-scroll life, and, I just, all that just to say, no scroll, relating to social media. And I've been thinking a lot about social media in general since being out here, because I've been so, concentrated on not being on my phone, because I don't want to drain the battery, because I want to be able to record my daily mileage on Strava. I want to be able to listen to music and podcasts, and I want to make recordings like this. Those are the only things that I really want to do with my phone. I also will accept emails and text messages, but I really, really don't like social media. And, you shouldn't do this, but if you ever did listen to my old Book of Moron clips from 2022, I remember specifically being in Irwin, Tennessee, and, going over my social media policy for the trip when I was out there. And at that point, I had deleted all of the social media apps. And, I'm not one who is afflicted by social media in the way that I think most people are. Again, many years ago, I instituted a policy of not ever scrolling through social media. I don't watch reels. I don't look at stories. I don't look at posts. The only thing I do with social media is look to see if I have messages. So I basically just use it as a text messaging service. Being out here now, I have this very strong desire to not be on my phone beyond the things that I just listed that I want to be on my phone for. And I really, really, really dislike social media. I think that it's very bad for people. Because it's just this might get uncharismatic way too quickly. But, suffice it to say, I just think that it's capitalizing on a human weakness, and I don't appreciate that for myself or others. And maybe that's all that needs to be said. I don't know, maybe I'll post a link to my no scroll life video on YouTube, because I'm sure that, generally speaking, I still believe the same things that I said 6 years ago. 6 years ago? No, 9 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. Cheers for consistency, my dude. But yeah, I just, when I was in college, and this isn't, nothing I'm about to say is any kind of revolutionary take on the whole situation or anything like that. But I did a report I was a psychology major. And so for some project, I don't even remember what it was, but I talked about how Facebook was causing people to become depressed. And this was probably in 2000. Let me be generous here and try to actually think about when this might have been, because I don't want to give myself too much credit. But what would it have been? I want to say 2010. Yeah, I want to say 2010. I did a report about how looking at Facebook made you less happy. And I would love to still have that presentation. I have no idea what I said about it or what the general evidence that I provided like presented to the class or whatever. But I just knew that, like, looking at things like Facebook and at that point like MySpace or anything like that, just it didn't make me feel good after doing it. And I don't use social media in any kind of like consumer way. Like I have a very firm grip and grasp on the utility that I think it provides, and outside of that, I think that it's completely useless. But like I don't have very much interest in broadcasting anything that I'm doing out here through that medium, because the medium is the message. And I just think that right now, humanity, like we are in an attention economy, and the most valuable thing is human attention. And spending too much time on things like Instagram or Facebook, it just doesn't do anything for you. What it does, it's like a vampire. You know, it's worse than a vampire, because a vampire, it makes you feel like you're getting something, but then it leaves you with less than what you started with. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I guess what I really have to do now is just make a conclusion clip for the evening. But yeah, it's 6:28. The sun has set. I'm gonna go for now. And yeah, guard your attention. It's your most valuable asset at this time of humanity. And if you're consuming, I don't know. You know what I mean? All right. Love you. Bye.